Welcome to Billy Reviews Stuff, where I review stuff. Today we're looking at Combatants Fight for Glory, Vlattia, the Canine, from Xesray Studios. I love how it has a 15 plus on here. So, what is that? It's beyond parental guides, PG-13. I don't know if that counts as R. I don't know. But hey, it's an adult collectible, so we'll get all the giggles and stuff out of the way that there's going to be ninnies. All right. So yeah. I'd love to read the back of it, read some of it. If you can see it, good for you. It's not really well written. It's a good outline, but then it gets kind of cringy. But Vlattia, nicknamed Canine, her ethic is Celtic, so we're good on proofreading. And yeah, city, Neapolis. Group, Aquilinus, something. Basically, she's a born fighter. She was a slave. Bad stuff happened. She bit off a dude's member. She has where she fights a lot. She got really good at it. Medakis is someone who she sleeps with, and he sleeps with her, and they like sleeping together. It's fun. The desire for freedom made her crazy, and she took it into the arena. She was unable to stop chopping on opponents who had been already killed until their bodies turned to pieces. She enjoyed the audience cheering for her. After more and more victims, she became remarkable and had some special rights. For example, she could ask Medakis to serve and please her after winning, and usually she wanted a lot. Ooh-wee. Someone who lives in a basement wrote this. And I'm not talking about all the cool people who live in basements. You're out there. You're my friends. I'm talking about the ones who are like, yeah. But let's open this up. Let's not get too judgmental here. Ooh, bits. Oh, it does have like a little fun background. And it's really well printed, honestly. It's a good arena scene. You know what? You go back there for right now. Oh, we got some weapon bits, some extra wrists. Got some extra wrists in there just in case if you break them. You got extra arms to swap out. Oh god, I can't remember the guy from Soul Calibur who had the knife blade hands, an axe, and 2 swords. Minutes later. Good, she's not twist tied in there. Push her out. Oh, come on. It's got a little weird paint right there, but I imagine I can just like wipe that off, a little rub with like a magic eraser or something like that. But it feels like it's really good plastic. I've seen where there's like this chalk duster, just kind of fine dust on these figures to get these on there without doing any kind of paint rub and stuff. But like it feels solid. Like the oh god, I'm touching her butt. The plastic feels real solid. There's a quality to it. I like it. I like the facial scarring she has right there. Let me see if I get that to focus. She's got this facial scarring right there. That's really neat. Well done, like well done eyes on there. The armor is fantastic. I keep thinking there's like a cut right here to twist, but there's not. So that's just kind of all in the hips. You stand right there. Okay. Got her helmet. It's got where it's a little warped right there, but I mean, it's a really fine piece, so a little bit of heat would fix that. And then she has a variety of hands and bare feet. That is my main point of like trying to swap out today. So let's see here. How's this go? I believe her feet Let's see here. Let's look at this. Okay, so her feet would have to come off to get off this part, to in turn get this part off. And her arms need to come off to get off this part and swap her arms out and stuff. But before we get all fiddly with that, let's just go over articulation. Let me see if my light's on the wrong color because I'm impatient and just, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so we have basic head articulation, ball joint. Oh, and her, oh God, let's hear. I know her hair comes off. There we go. I wasn't that bad. There you go. She's got helmet hair, which is really cool. Looks really good on her. She got the hole on top of her head, but I mean, like, you take a picture at a certain angle, you know, it's like, oh, sweaty hair, stuff like that. Well, I'll try to pop that back on there easy. And it goes on there nice. Let's see here. Can you get a, you can't quite get a T-pose out of her because of how her shoulder armor is. But I mean, like, that's realistic, right? Right? There's a little bit of pitch and yaw to the bicep, but it rotates at the shoulder. Let's cut that joint right there. Almost a 90 at the elbow. And then you have whatever joint that is. Can't remember what they're called exactly. But you can swivel it all the way around to do different poses with your wrists there. So, you know, hey, going back and forth here. Swivel a little bit that way, twist, and then you got back and forth there. Okay, you have a ball joint at the top of the waist, and see, it's got that powder there, which I'm kind of digging because it's made it a little bit easier to move around. It's not sticking a lot. There's nothing at the pelvis down here, but you know, when you get to the hips, and they're well sculpted, so you don't have any kind of like crazy lines or anything off the bat. She has removable underwear. What can I say? And they're kind of like holding the cheeks weird. But hey, you know, let's see here. She has a double, it looks like a, oh, let's see if I get this without fucking it up. Ooh, my bad. Double elbow, I mean, double knee. It's a little stuck, but I mean, like, it wasn't too tough. It's also powdered in there to kind of like add to movement. There's a little bit of like paint chipping in there, but I'm like, who cares? Ain't that bad. And then you get down to the feet, and it has where it's got a little bit of twist to it, and then it's back and forth. And then you have the rocker in there. So yeah, okay. Now I have hot water handy to dip these feet in. And while we're doing that, well, try out this helmet, which there's no, like, yeah, it's just all one piece. So I hope it doesn't dick up her face. Hey! And it has where it goes on there perfect. Like, if you can see her eyes right there, let's see her a little closer. Like, her eyes are perfectly lined up with that, so that's a very well-made helmet. That's kind of neat. That just slips on there. It's a little tight for my taste, but it's not messing with the paint. So, hey, it's good enough for me. Okay, I think by now her feet should be heated up enough. That's, yeah, it's still very hot. I heated water in a microwave for 3 minutes, so it's hot as it's gonna get. Let's see here. I can hold the joint, get her foot out of there. Because I've seen too many videos of people snapping things, and I might, ugh. Okay, I'm going to heat this water up more. I want it to be very hot. So I'm going to cut out this bit and come back to it. Okay, yeah, that's definitely hot enough now. I'll give her a minute in there again. Let's take a look at the better the weapons there. Let's see here. Gotta love figures that you gotta do a little bit of work to, but hey, that's adult collectibles for you. And there goes the wrist peg onto the floor of the shop. Who knows where it went? I found it, thank God. But she has extra arms, bare arms. Goes up back here. When she sits, extra bare arms, same articulation as the rest, and thankfully they are marked, which is left and right. So this is the left arm, so I can. Ugh. Oh god, yeah. Great paint job, guys. Wonderful. I didn't dig it up too much. And this one, there we go. That is probably the right temperature right there. Let's see. Boop. Ah, yeah. Fresh 3-minute water. That's what you need. Okay, let's try to pull all this armor off here. Oh my god. I'm not going to say, hey, I hope you had a great new year and everything, because I said that in the past 3 videos. Oh, I hope this stuff comes off there. There's a lot of transference onto her leg. It does not look pretty right now. Yeah, I'm not super impressed with some of the paint transfer on there. I might be able to get it off. Who knows? Okay. I mean, did I want to pose her just armorless? Maybe. Who knows? Everybody does what they want with their toys. Okay, that's fun there. It's going to be another like fun joint thing with this this torso. Oh my god. Okay, let's just fish out the feet. Nice and hot. Goes on. Oh, that's hot. Nice and easy. Hey, use something to pull the hot plastic out of your bowl so you don't burn your fingers like a certain dummy who has a YouTube channel that's called Billy Bates Review Stuff. Come on out of. There we go. And how does. So I gotta like. How does. Did they have does this have instructions on them? It's like, please do soft the parts with hot water before assembly or disassembly to avoid being damaged. Cool. I imagine a lot of people didn't read that and didn't soft the parts. So you're gonna pop. There we go. So because I don't want to take her hips apart. It's weird. Okay. Take off the. Yeah. There's. She has fully sculpted boobs. So woohoo. There you go. If that's what you came for. There's a torso. Let's see here. Can I flip that bit? Yeah, it pops back in there easy. That's not bad. It's a little gappy. Her torso is that way. Let's see here. How much fun? Because that goes hot water again. Just live in it. Maybe it'll be easy to do. I don't know. It's a lot of work, but I mean, like, hey, it looks decent. Other than the shins that are just kind of dorked up. There we go. Say dorked up from paint transferring. Like I'm trying to buff it. I'm like I might try like I don't know, like a wet cloth and maybe like do a little bit of rubbing on it. But I'm a little afraid it's gonna mess up the skin paint more. But it's worth it. I'm not putting in the effort to take off the underwear. You got your back shot there. Live with it. But because like let's see here, because like the legs, they are on a ball joint, but it doesn't seem like fun to take out, honestly. And it's not. Is it a float? No, it has where it's a T bar in there. So that's how like her legs work. But I mean, like she does have where she stands. Stands very well. Oh man, spoke too soon. Stands very well. So. Yeah. It's not one of those easy figures to work with. That's the kind of like to it. Because like I wish the arms had come with extra arm bits. Because like this is, I know it's like a customizing thing, but like, it's not fun to do this. Ugh. You know what? Let's see. I got a pair of pliers or something somewhere. Because this is a pain in the butt. Ah. Okay. With the proper tool, everything's possible. Just gotta find it. There we go. Drop you in there. I definitely need to edit this down because this is a lot of dead space and it's kind of nerve-wracking. But, I mean, that's what the joint looks like. If there's like a third-party website where you can find that, I would, and with Flesh Tone, I'd buy it just to have like extra, just to be able to swap this out easier because it's a pain. And I'm not about inconveniencing myself to have fun with my toy. There we go. Get in there. Not bad. Easily pops in. Yeah, it's cooled down now, so I don't burn my fingers off. There we go. Pops in easy. So I'm gonna put her chest armor back on because it's making me uncomfortable. Neat figure. Good articulation. Maybe they should have different tops. That'd be neat. Okay, how? This is... It's not nerve-wracking, but it's... You go in there, too. Let's just soften everything up. Why not? Shouldn't take long. There we go. I mean, if you're gonna make it like this, just make it easier to do. I'm sure other people don't have issues doing it, but like I do. So I'm complaining. There we go. I mean, like, she looked better with the shoulder armor on anyway. Though I wish you could just remove the shoulder armor off the harness. But, you know, little gripe. Go. There we go. I imagine I can stick in the other wrist pegs too. There we go. Voila! Let's see if I can easily pull these out. Nope. Not on your life. Not on your life. Okay, so the ball socket goes out this way. Might be still warm enough to pop these in. What? Come on, just... If you could include a second set of sockets, you could include a second pair of shoulders, a second pair of ankles. Well, I fell down, whatever that was. Probably was hair. Get in there. There we go. They got some needle nose pliers laying around. Have them ready for this figure, because she needs them. Stay. Here, I'll give her fists. Maybe I'll give her fists. When is one of my reviews ever been not a struggle? Like, seriously, come on, just pop. There we go. Because I want to force it on there, but I don't want to like snap something. But like, oh, do I like the design? It does give a lot of versatility. It's like how Mezco has their wrists and stuff, but like when they're tiny, it makes me worry. There we go. I definitely have to edit this video down because it has been so much of a struggle that I don't think it'll be entertaining to see all of it. So by the time you see this, I will have edited this down. She's got a ton of fun weapons. She's got like the sweet axe. These, they They seem fairly sturdy. I'm not going to mess with them because I don't like little bits like that right now. And then she has her swords. Her twin short swords. And they go in back here, which is really neat. That works that way. I think that's cool. It's very tight, so you probably need to heat those up before you do this. I'm not going to because I am done with that. Lord. Okay. Get you a little pose there, you little angry lady. Okay. So, size comparison is a big deal because I know a lot of people who collect Mythic Legions love these things. They got like droves of them. Here she is with a standard Mythic Legion 1.0 figure, and it has where she is about the same height. It looks really good. It has different articulation, but still similar. The knees are the one thing it has where it like pops up a little bit more. The type of articulation in the torso is similar to the it's similar to the 2.0 where it's, you know, they have a twist at the waist at least, but they do have like the top torso movement, so it's a little bit different, but it still can fall in line. It still has where it matches up a lot with how the arms are. I do like how the arms are done on here. The proportions on her are very well done. She's not cartoony. She looks very realistic. Let's see here. If you can get one for a fair price, because I know these are sold out, and then there's like a kind of run on the convention exclusive version of one figure, and they have the one that you want, the one you're most interested in. Like, go for it. It's not a bad figure. It's a little hard to work with. You gotta have where you take your time and have like where you heat things up. Again, with all adult collectibles, they're not a toy, they're adult collectible. It's not made for a 5-year-old to throw across the room. It's made for a 15-plus-year-old. Yeah, 15-year-olds buying this. To, mess around with, take photography, make your diorama, things like that. If you can find one, you want it, you get it. It's not a bad figure. My only gripe, again, is the paint transfer on the legs right there with the armor, but I will try to kind of like take maybe like a magic eraser or just at first just a microfiber towel or something with some hot water and try to rub on there and not do anything crazy. But I mean, like, if it doesn't come off, it doesn't come off. She doesn't look bad with it. I mean, like, just looks like she's like dirtied up from fighting, and hey, that's what she's all about. She's a combatant. So tell me your thoughts about the Combatant Fight for Glory Vlattia, or the line in general. Tell me about what you think of her backstory. If you look it up and read it yourself, because I don't want to read this garbage out loud, because it's even a little bit at the end was very cringy. Like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, which is a like. I went over that twice. Have a good day and stay safe, guys.